Hello and welcome back to another video of Bookish Travels, where we discover days and explore books. And I'm sure that changes every time I say it. Never mind. Today we're out and about on another walk, and I thought it was an excellent opportunity to talk to you about some books that I want to get to. Now, I'm going to be talking about some more historical novels, because I feel this year I really want to get really deep into some historical novels as well as other genres. But today, instead of talking about ones that I've read, I'm going to talk to you about the ones I want to get to. Don't know too much about these. I've got my notes with very scribbled reminders on there, just to think, just to remind me to tell you what they may be about. Anyway, the first one is The Painter's Daughter by Emily Howes, and this is about Gainsborough, 1759, and I think it's about his daughter, and they go to Bath, which is really cool because I visited Bath last year. And if they talk about lots of places in Bath and I visited them, I'm like, oh, I know where that is, I've been there. So yeah, I think it's just like when they go to Bath and then he is discovered, he becomes the famous portrait painter that we know and love today. So I know there's more to it. Hi. I know there's more to it. People are playing bowls over there and watching what I'm doing, thinking I'm a complete idiot. Anyway, I know there's more to it. So yeah, let's go on to the next one. The next book is an author that I have read quite a lot of and I've pretty much enjoyed most of the books that she has written, and it's Nicola Cornick and her new book, The Secrets of the Rose. Now, Nicola Cornick is very good at doing sort of like the two time differences. There's a bit of story in the past and then there's a bit of story in the present. And it's 1715 and the present day. I didn't really go much into it because I knew I would read it anyway. So yeah. The next book is by Alexandra Walsh. I've never read her before, but the premise sounded fascinating, and this is The House of Echoes, and it's set in the era of Henry VIII, the Tudor era, but it's not about him, it's about the daughter of his best friend, Anne Brandon. Now apparently she is friendly with Anne Boleyn. Whether that's historical fact or just purely made up for the story, we shall see. But apparently it's at the time where Henry wants to get rid of Catherine of Aragon and he's hunting around for a new bride, and he kind of sets his sights on Anne, his best friend's daughter. But as I said, she's friends with Anne Boleyn, and kind of, well, we know what happens next, don't we? So yeah. I thought I would just pick this one because I do like to try different historical authors. Now the next one does sound quite fascinating actually, and it's called Dangerous by Essie Fox, and it's all about Lord Byron apparently. He's in Venice. I think it's a bit of a murder mystery actually, more of a historical novel, so I'm not sure it really should be in this list, I don't know. But I do like it when real historical figures appear in books like this. Sometimes, yes, you have to take them with a bit of pinch of salt as to whether it really happened or not. But apparently there's this book called Vampire, Vampyre, that's it. And it's linked to him. I don't think he wrote it, but apparently I just read the synopsis really, really briefly, and it's linked to him and some murders or something. So yeah, I think this should really go in a murder mystery video, but it's here now. Now my next choice is called The Trouble with Montgomery Hurst. No, The Trouble with Mrs. Montgomery Hurst. My brain. And this is by Katie Lumsden. It's 1841 and it's the summer and it's marriage season. And our protagonist is like 23 or something, and she's thinking, oh my gosh, I'm getting a bit old. I need to marry someone quick, otherwise I'm going to be on the shelf forever and be a spinster. Anyway, her father apparently has his sights on this guy, Montgomery Hurst, and he lives in this huge estate. I think he's gone for him because he is rich. But before they can put plans into action, I don't know whether she wants the plans in action or whether it's purely the father, but this Montgomery Hurst guy announced his engagement to another woman. So I'm not sure if this is the plot line on how they try and sort of shove that one out the way to get the protagonist in line. I don't know. We'll have to read it and see. Now the next one is called The Peculiar Garden of Harriet Hunt. Now say that quickly. Sadly, I don't remember the author's name. However, I've written down the tagline because it says, "True magic is found amongst the bluebells and the brambles. Sign me up." It's set in Victorian era, and I think it's all about gardens and a Victorian lady that doesn't feel like she belongs anywhere except when she's in the garden, like feeling the earth between her toes. This is the vibe I'm getting from it. Whether that's true or not is a different matter. But yeah, we shall see again. Now we come to the last book on the list. The House of The House of, oh bloody hell, I can't say it. The House of Helygen by Victoria Hawthorne. Now this is another book that splits the timeline, 2019 and 1881. Now this is touted as a historical suspense and family secrets. And honestly, there's loads of historical books out there that feature a house and somebody goes and lives in it, finds something in the loft, and it's like, oh my gosh, family secrets. So we shall see if this goes along the lines of that. Yeah, what do you think of my choices? When am I going to get around to these books is a different question, because I've got a shed load of books to get through. I'm not a fast reader, so audiobooks are going to play a prominent part in my reading this year. I'm going to have a little walk around, put all my filming gear away and enjoy being outside in some fresh air. However, I do have to go through a bit of a swamp getting out of this field. So wish me luck.